I know. It's weird. I'm not waiting on him, that's for damn sure.
Where is he?
He's still talking over there. I'm good. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it quick. Lindsay, I'm on you. Lindsay's in charge. No one wants Burke. No one wants him.
Hey there, how are you?
Nope, he gave him his warning. 5, 4, 3. Yeah. All right, Sarge, you get honors today, man. Let's go. Yeah. It is. Yeah, just just a continuation of what we saw in the spring, and very deliberate. I think really making a conscious effort to accelerate his pass rush game and his repertoire and really refine it. He's really been working on some specific moves and stuff like that. So really starting to see that really come to life. It's been cool to see. Like, he's a guy, you guys know him, and I just think like put a goal in mind, like had a real focus and has been committed to doing that since we got back in March, probably before that, to be honest with you. So I think he's really on a good pace to have a good year for us, for sure.
What added element does C.J. Gardner-Johnson bring to you?
Besides the talking, he's been a good player. Again, another guy that's gotten the ball, throughout his career, and obviously last year had a good year. A physical nature. He's got a really good just feel for the game. He's played in a few different systems and some different teams and things. So just sort of a natural feel as he's growing more and more into learning our language and our scheme. Like, he just has a feel for the game, and really just communicating with him and Kalen and Petrie and some of the other guys. Like, I think that's really going to be a nice piece for us.
CJ, it's year 2 for Kamari and Kalen.
Yeah.
Derek's coming off an all-pro year. How good can this secondary be?
I mean, I'm not putting numbers on interception totals and all those things, but just really like the way all those guys are working. I mean, I think we've talked about staying a bunch in terms of, gets a contract and he's in the next day working out and doing the same thing. And his parents are sitting up in the first 2 seats they've been sitting in for 3 years probably. So Kamari's the same way, all those guys. I mean, I feel like that the consistency of who they are as people and players and how they prepare hasn't changed from since I've known all those guys. So I think that's what makes them good players and has the chance for us to hopefully gel together and perform well.
How can the defense as a whole elevate this season? Last year you were top 5 in yards allowed per game, 4th in the league in sacks, 7th in the turnover ratio.
Man.
Just how can you guys elevate?
Got my stats. I got you, been a PR guy here. Honestly, just that last year doesn't really matter. We're trying to move forward, and we have some new pieces. And I think obviously as we went through, our off-season self-scout and our film study, and there were a lot of areas, from tackling to taking the ball away more to, limiting explosives even more. I mean, all the things that we preach as general, like there's definitely a lot of areas that we can tighten up in. And, we're starting over, we're building up, and we're adding new pieces and trying to fit some guys in and do some different things. So, I'd say it's day 3 of camp, and we've got a long way to go.
Piggybacking off of that, D'Amico did mention he'd like to see more finishing as far as, when you get a sack, turn that sack into a forced fumble. And as he's kind of doubled down on it, there was a lot of opportunities to come away with the strip sack. How can you do that, dial in on that? Is that, a strategy, scheme, anything?
No, I think it's a little bit of like putting it, speaking it into existence to some and just stressing it so that those guys, when they're at a sack point or a tackle point, that the ball's on their mind. I mean, our turnover numbers were pretty good. A lot of that was interception driven, which was great. We preach the ball's in the air, it's ours. But now can we enhance that with, we obviously have good pass rushers, and when they get around the quarterback, can they take that next step to get the ball out, not just get the sack? Can we, have our second level guys, our linebackers, Aziz, punch at the ball, like just be more conscious of it. So I think that we saw some area for growth in that realm as well.
What have you seen from DJ Speed? Watching him on film and being able to coach him on having
you can see it even out here in these kind of half walk-through, jog-throughs. He's got length, he's got speed, he's got a lot of range, he can cover ground. Again, another guy that's just developing in our language and our system, and he's doing a really good job out here working.
Matt, would you talk about getting Rankins back in the
Yes.
defensive line?
Sure.
And how tough your decisions could be in the line when you have to get to 53?
Well, that's not my call, so you can ask somebody else about those decisions. But Rank has been awesome to have around. He's like, it's so funny. Like he's just there's so many subtle things he does that probably like we didn't even really notice, when he was here and then when he left, and just he's really good at sort of fitting everything together, whether it's communicating on the line in terms of the rush plan and how we're setting things up, or just has a really like an innate knack for covering up rushes. So like frees up Daniil and Will if they want to take an inside move, or if they have something planned that he just feels that he can cover them up so we're not exposed. So he's just got a really good natural feel between just communicating and kind of like organizing the D-line, and then just covering things up in the rush game. And then honestly, he's probably one of the better players with his hands in the run game. Just really know where like his hand placement and his striking extension is really good. So you can ask me again 6 weeks. Yeah, again, like we believe in that. I think philosophically as an organization, as a defense, like we believe in having as many D linemen as we can. And, I credit to Nick and D'Amico and the staff for bringing all these guys in. And again, we just rotate through and try to see what the best pieces are as we go. So excited for the number of guys we've got in to be able to work with all those guys.
We'll close with Kim and Jonathan. Kind of how he
Yeah. Again, like probably like all of us, right? Like a third year kind of in the system, and I know really great to have him back. I know he missed a little time at the end of spring, and so just like having him back in the fold, and I would say his comfort level with the knowledge and the scheme and where he is, and now kind of pairing him up with Aziz a little bit. Like so, Aziz bringing him along. Like Henry's been in a really good spot, so it's been exciting to have him back this week for sure. Awesome.
D'Amico has talked about delegating more, giving coaches more responsibility. What's an example of that, and how have you seen that?
Yeah, I think he's just going through everything right now. Like we spent some time talking about just divvying up how we do the staff things. You know what I mean? What area each guy is responsible for. I'll give Coach a lot of credit. Like he's a believer in and committed to like developing coaches as much as players. And so just, hey, giving guys opportunities to be in front of the whole room, right? Usually it's a coordinator or a head coach talking to the whole defense or the whole team, like, and he finds ways to hey, like you're going to present this to the whole team, like stand up there and have that moment and be able to connect with guys and sort of switch duties around to like give guys different roles to live in. So I think it's part of his belief system of like who he is as a coach and what he wants to accomplish. It's not about just developing the players and getting them better. It's about developing coaches and helping them move on in their career. So he does a really good job of just like providing opportunities for guys to kind of do different things or have expanded roles so that they can kind of grow in those roles. Really cool.
Thanks, Burke.
All right, guys.